Hi is back on kook. Today we bring you a story that shook the entire Chinese entertainment industry, an event that left millions of fans glued to their screens, holding their breath, wondering what exactly happened to Wang Yibo. It all started when he returned to Beijing after a questionable overseas trip. He looked exhausted, his face pale, and his steps unsteady. Shortly after the plane landed, Yibo was rushed to the hospital by his management team. Rumors began to spread quickly. Some said he had overexerted himself due to his busy work schedule. Others said he had fallen ill while abroad. However, no one expected the situation to escalate dramatically when someone very close to him suddenly appeared at the hospital. Xiao Zhan, his best friend and co-worker, rushed to the hospital upon hearing the news. He arrived barefoot, ignoring the crowd that had begun to gather outside. His steps were quick, almost like running. His eyes showed a look of anxiety that was hard to hide. Upon arriving at the treatment room, Xiao Zhan entered without hesitation. The medical staff were initially surprised by his haste in opening the door, but they let him in. As soon as he saw Wang Yibo lying weakly in the hospital bed, his eyes immediately reddened. He approached, took Yibo's hand, and sat beside him. No words were spoken for several minutes. Only the sound of medical equipment accompanied the silence. However, the way Xiao Zhan held his hand made it clear how deeply worried he was. Night fell, but Xiao Zhan refused to leave. Several staff members tried to convince him to rest, but he shook his head. "I'll stay here," he said softly but firmly. Meanwhile, Yibo occasionally woke up, saw Xiao Zhan still there, and smiled weakly. Brief conversations filled the room. Yibo apologized for worrying everyone, but Xiao Zhan simply shook his head, as if to convey that Yibo's health was more important than anything else. They spoke quietly, almost whispering, as if afraid to disturb the silence of the night. Outside the room, managers and agency staff stood anxiously. Their phones kept ringing from various media outlets and companies demanding information about Yibo's condition. But no information came out. Everything was under wraps. Only a select few knew the full extent of the situation. Meanwhile, on social media, hashtags about Wang Yibo immediately trended. Fans posted prayers, pictures, and videos expressing their hopes for his speedy recovery. Many couldn't even sleep, waiting for good news from the hospital. One video, secretly recorded by hospital staff, later leaked. It showed Xiao Zhan sitting by Yibo's bedside, holding his hand. The video didn't show any dialogue, but the gentle laughter between them was heartfelt. The video quickly went viral. Many were touched by their warm and sincere relationship. Positive comments flooded social media platforms, praising their strong friendship. The next morning, Yibo looked slightly better. Although his face was still pale, he slowly tried to sit up. Xiao Zhan, who was still there, immediately helped him up and told him not to overexert himself. "Relax, I'm here," he said gently. Doctors came in to check on him. They explained that Yibo was severely exhausted from the long journey and his busy work schedule. His body couldn't handle the stress, requiring complete rest. Hearing this, Xiao Zhan immediately lowered his head, feeling guilty for not realizing his friend's condition sooner. Yibo looked at him and smiled, trying to reassure him. "I'm fine. You've helped me enough just by being here," he said. Later that day, the hospital finally issued an official statement stating that Wang Yibo's condition was stable. The news was a relief to many, but what drew the most attention was the photo released alongside the statement. It showed Xiao Zhan standing beside Yibo, supporting him as he slowly walked down the hospital corridor. The photo became a symbol of their warmth and unwavering support. Many fans saw their relationship as more than just colleagues, but a true friendship, a rare find in the entertainment industry. The next night, before leaving the hospital, Xiao Zhan looked at Yibo seriously. "Don't ever hide something like this from me again," he said. Yibo just chuckled, nodded, and promised to take better care of his health. A few days later, Yibo was finally discharged. He walked out of the hospital with a stronger stride, while Xiao Zhan remained by his side, making sure he didn't get tired. This story serves as a reminder that behind the glitz and glamour of the stage and the spotlight, artists are also human beings who need rest, support, and someone who cares about them. And for Wang Yibo, that person is Xiao Zhan. This is the dramatic story that shook the Chinese entertainment industry. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Only on kook. Days after his return, the Chinese entertainment world was still abuzz with discussions about the incident. Many media outlets tried to find out what really happened during his overseas trip, but Yibo remained silent. He simply said he needed time to fully recover. Xiao Zhan, on the other hand, acted as a shield, protecting him from sensitive questions. As Yibo slowly returned to work, the staff noticed subtle changes in him. He seemed more cautious, as if remembering the doctor's advice and the promise he made to Xiao Zhan. Although still exhausted, he displayed a strong determination to get back on his feet. Every step he took felt more meaningful, as if the hospital experience had opened up a new dimension to him. Xiao Zhan continued to pay attention to him, giving Yibo space to recover without feeling overwhelmed. However, whenever they were on set together, Xiao Zhan's gaze always ensured Yibo wasn't overexerting himself. The crew often witnessed their small interactions, a caring gesture that needed no words. Meanwhile, the videos and photos that had gone viral continued to be a hot topic. Many fans felt their relationship was stronger than ever, and many were touched by their sincerity and devotion. Many also hoped the two would soon appear in a project together, a much-awaited reunion. A few weeks later, in a brief interview, Yibo accidentally mentioned that his difficult time felt easier because there was someone who didn't leave his side. Even though he didn't mention any names directly, the public already knew who he was referring to. The reaction was explosive, making the interview go viral instantly. And finally, when Yibo fully recovered and appeared cheerful again, many were relieved. But one thing that remained from this whole incident was the message that true friendship can still survive the harsh world of entertainment. And the story of Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan is the most beautiful proof of that.